Hi, I've got an Avon catalog here in front of me that is from 1924, so that's been almost 100 years ago. And back then it was called the California Perfume Company. I'm sure many of you know that, but maybe some of you don't. And a short time later, the name was changed to Avon. Sometime in the early 20th century, the name was changed to Avon. So I'm going to try to go through this very fast. There's a lot of pages here. And on my screen, the text looks really small. Of course, it's not going to look that way whenever you see it on YouTube, but I'm not going to be able to read every single thing to you, but I'll try to tell you what's on every page as best I can. And of course, back then they didn't have the color photography like we do today, so they used illustrations. So here we have on the first page, beautiful illustration here. It says California Perfume Company. It says New York, Kansas City, and Montreal. And up first we have what looks to be some powder. There's obviously a powder puff here. So I think that we're going to see that obviously face powder and talcum powder was a big deal back then. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess that women wanted to have like a kind of smooth matte finish, and of course they didn't have foundation like we do today. So I don't know if you ever watch old movies, but you know how women would always say, I've got to go to ladies' room and powder my nose. That was always kind of a joke in movies. And in fact, I think they used to call bathrooms, the powder room. So we have some powders. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of perfume. I don't know. And this looks like a compact, another compact. And this looks like this is powder as well. Maybe like talcum powder that you would put on your body. Okay. So it's telling you here what some of these things are. Perfume, toilet water, talcum powder. I can't read that. Vanity compact, face powder, more powder. There's some cream deluxe, American, what does it say? American something cream deluxe. Okay, let's move on. We have more powder. I wasn't joking when I said that. So much powder. Okay, and perfume, of course, fragrance. This kind of looks like it's a salt shaker kind of, sorry. And I'm guessing there's powder there. There's lipstick, obviously, and some perfume or toilet water, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I know there's a difference between perfume and toilet water. I think perfume is longer lasting than toilet water. And therefore, I'm guessing it would be more expensive. Okay, so it looks like one of the perfumes is named Narcissus, and then there's one name that looks like it's Delphine, I think. Delphine perfume, Delphine face powder. And here we have a perfume in this lovely round box. I think that's perfume. That looks like that's perfume in a nice tall box. Very pretty. More perfume. And this looks like this is blush or rouge, as they used to say. That looks like it's a powder puff. So I'm guessing that it's I don't know, maybe it's a powder blush. I know that rouge is a cream blush. Okay, toilet water, Delphine sachet powder, Delphine Vanity compact, Delphine duplex compact. I'm not really sure if that's blush or not. Okay, so let's move on. And this is some kind of set. Looks like it's got powder and perfume. This looks like this is bath salts. And I'm not really sure what this is. I don't know. Here's a massage cream, lipstick. Okay, an eyebrow pencil. Derma cream, that's skin cream, bath salts. I was right about that. So even back then, women wanted to pamper themselves with bath salts. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's some kind of compact, a powder in a round container. And I'm guessing maybe that's bath salts. Kind of looks like a gift set. And these are soaps. Cold cream toilet soap. Buttercream. Face powder. Bath salts. Perfume. Toilet water compact. And, just more of the same. And over here we have like a different name. What is this? Trailing, how do you say that? Arbutus? Vegetable oil soap. Now, maybe that sounds gross to you. And of course, we don't use vegetable oil soap today, but I can only imagine that back then, maybe they thought, there was some positive benefit to using that it would make the skin soft. And, they thought it was a good thing back then. I wouldn't like to bathe in vegetable oil, you know what I mean? But of course, this is 100 years ago. And of course, maybe that's what they had available. People learn by trial and error, and I'm sure that's what Avon has done for 100 years. They have tried out different things, and, whatever worked, of course, they would stick with that. And what didn't work, they would just, try it out. And if it didn't work, they would just abandon that and move on, try something else. I'm curious, what is in that tube? I don't know. Okay, so there's vegetable oil soap and cold cream, vanishing cream. I'm not sure what that's for because I can't read the text. Is that for acne or for wrinkles? I don't know. And here we have more of the trailing arbutus. I really like this design. I know this is 100 years ago, but I think it's very pretty. I just think it's a very pretty design, and I like the colors. Okay, yeah, we have more powder. Just can't get enough of that powder. And violet almond meal. I'm not sure what that's for, but maybe we'll find out. And we have talcum powder in a very pretty, dainty looking container. And here we have, what is that? Cold cream. So I'm guessing that women would use that to remove their makeup, or at nighttime as part of their ritual. Maybe they thought it was going to give them younger looking skin. CPC floral perfumes and toilet water. Massage cream, cold cream, cleansing cream. This says limonol cleansing cream. I can only guess that for people who had acne, pimples, perhaps they thought that lemon was a good thing to sort of dry out pimples, like if you have oily skin. I know that even today you could probably go to Google and find home remedies for pimples. Like if you suddenly wake up and you have a pimple on your face, you can try dabbing a little bit of lemon juice on it to dry it out. So even back then they probably knew that. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. This is facial treatment stuff. So people had the same concerns back then that we do now. And Looks like Avon was trying to offer a variety of products to address those concerns. Okay. And this is where we move on to the fun stuff. You know, I don't know what this is here. This says here peach lotion. I don't know what that's for. They did offer some things from manicures and cuticle softener, nail cream, nail white, radiant nail powder. And they also had refills available. And let's move to the fun stuff here. They had things for little kids. So even back then, you know, kids didn't want to be left out. They wanted to have, especially little girls, they wanted to have perfume like their mothers did and powder. So I'm guessing that this is fragrance here. And I'm guessing that's a toothbrush. And over here we have things for the baby, like powder, and I'm guessing soap. I don't know what's in the bottle. Baby powder, Supreme French olive oil. So that's to put on the baby, to keep the baby's skin soft, I guess. Genuine imported Castile soap. So you could feel like you were pampering your baby, you know, giving him or her the best products, putting the best products on him or her. And here we have, okay, this looks like this is for problem skin here. Witch hazel cream, menthol witch hazel cream for people who have oily skin and who are prone to breakouts. So people still use witch hazel today. And I know that people would put that on their pimples a long time ago. I think they thought that it helped. Or they would, not even if you had a breakout, but just if you had oily skin, you know, you might wash your face and then put on some witch hazel. Okay, I think. I was never really big into witch hazel, but, you know, I just heard of it. I know a lot of people used to use it, especially a long time ago. So here we have, okay, this is more the same. Depilatory, what is that, for removing hair, I think? Yeah, removing hair. Liquid shampoo, so they did have some hair care. So that's what this is for. And, you know, in the following decades, I would often see like smokers' tooth powder. And then later on, you would see toothpaste for smokers. So even back then, people were concerned about having stains on their teeth from smoking, and whether it was cigarettes or smoking a pipe or chewing tobacco even, it will stain your teeth, obviously. So people were concerned about that. And so they were offering this as a solution. Dental cream, tooth tablet, smoker's tooth powder. What does that say? Pyrox tooth powder. So even today, Avon has a few different kinds of toothpaste, including charcoal toothpaste that you can use. It's supposed to whiten teeth. And I've actually tried one. I ordered a travel set recently that had like a small tube of charcoal toothpaste. And, you know, I thought it was going to taste terrible, but it doesn't actually. It's not too bad. It's minty. And I plan on ordering more. It's a little bit expensive, but, you know, I might use it at nighttime and then use my other toothpaste that I normally use, like Crest or Colgate, during the day. You know, I might switch back and forth. Okay. And here we have, I don't know what this is for, Bayberry shaving cream. Okay, but this is for guys. Talcum powder. And I suppose that the reason that people use a lot of talcum powder is because you don't see any deodorants, in case you didn't notice, or at least I haven't seen any. You know, if they've been in here in the catalog so far, I didn't even notice. I guess people were concerned about body odor and sweating, so that's probably why they used a lot of powder, I'm guessing, just to kind of control that sweat. So here we actually see the name Avon. I don't remember exactly when Avon, when it changed its name from the California Perfume Company to Avon, but I know it was in the early 20th century. So on most of the things I've seen California Perfume Company so far, but here we see the name Avon for the first time. And this is Lilac Vegetal. I'm not sure what that is. Here we have the Liminal Toilet and Complexion Soap. It says for the good of your skin. And like I already said before, I believe that was just to sort of dry out oily skin. I mean, not dry it out, but, you know, to maybe dry out pimples. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and Avon at one time offered some things for baking, for cooking and baking, mostly baking. This is some kind of fruit drink. So I guess you would mix it with water. It says a soft drink, fruit-flavored soft drink. And they offered cherry, grape, what is that? Loganberry, which I've never heard of, and raspberry, lemon, and orange. And you could not only use it for making soft drinks, but you could also use it in cakes and puddings, jellies, gelatin. So that's pretty interesting. And here we have what looks like to be a food coloring set, I'm guessing. And they offered lemon extract and pure vanilla for baking, making desserts. And they also had baking powder and what is that? Savory coloring. So that's for making gravies, sauces, and stews. I'm not sure why that was needed. And olive oil. So even back then, people used olive oil. I know even today, olive oil is, you know, a big deal. People love it. You know, my mom really didn't use it too much when I was a kid, but I don't go long without olive oil. I always have it in my kitchen. I use it a lot. I mean, I use vegetable oil or canola oil as well, but and avocado oil too. But I love olive oil. And Avon, as I've already mentioned, I think they learned by trial and error. You know, they tried to offer a variety of products to consumers to address these issues that people were concerned about. Here we have something for moths, quick metal polish. Oops, didn't mean to turn yet. Furniture polish, silver cream polish for polishing your silver. And let's see what else. Okay. Looks like this is for laundry. There's a shoe white. I guess that's for cleaning shoes, white shoes in particular. Yeah, it whitens kids' shoes. Starch dressing. You want to starch your clothing. And that is the end. No. What is this? This looks like this is a gift set. Avon Vanity set. So it looks like it had changed its name at some point. And some of the products offered in this catalog were just a little bit older. It had changed its name to Avon. And this looks like this is a gift set because there's Christmas cards here. And another nice set here. This looks like it's a compact with lipstick and perfume. Okay, and we've reached the end of this catalog. I hope that you have enjoyed looking through this with me.